I do have some manners. So my number one suggestion for you, if you have donkeys, is to not give treats for just being cute. They have to do something to get a treat. Whether it's something as simple as just doing a hand target or a trick, doesn't matter, but they have to do some sort of behavior. If you just give out treats for no reason, they start to mug you because they don't know what is getting them that treat. If there's a clear behavior that they do and they understand that yes, that's what brings the treat, you're gonna have a much more polite donkey. If you really want to give them treats for no reason, feed them out of a bucket or on the ground. Don't give them off your person, okay? Because you will make a mug. I promise you're gonna make a muggy donkey if you just give treats willy-nilly. So when I say something super easy, my basic behavior is a hand target, and this is great, especially if you have like BLM burros or donkeys you want to socialize. You teach them to touch a hand target, which is just touching your hands with their nose, and then you can have strangers, new people come in, and they do the same thing, and that way you're introducing them to new people. But their people are getting to give them treats, but in a very low pressure, controlled manner. So I'm going to do my hand target, touch. As soon as he touches, I'll say yes, which is my marker word, and then I give a treat. One thing to note, when you give a treat, I never have the treat in my hand when I'm asking them to do the hand target, and I give the treats out away from me. Ideally, you want their head in a straight line with their body. What you don't want to do is feed them treats right here out of your pouch, because again, they're going to start to mug you, they're going to start to swarm that pouch. You don't want that. So if his head was right here and I was delivering a treat, touch. Yes. So his head's here. So I'm going to take my treat and I'm going to put it out here and feed it out away from me. There we go. Good. That's one of the big things you can do. Now, if they start to get mouthy or nippy or start chewing at your pouch, I will give them a pop on the nose. They can explore with their lips, but as soon as teeth get involved, I'm going to give them a whack. And it's just a quick whack. That was actually pretty gentle. I do significantly harder if he actually starts biting at it. No. And then I'm going to wait. And when he turns his head away, yes, I'll reward that. So I'm going to say yes, and I'm going to give him a treat, again, out away. So I'm rewarding that behavior where his nose is away from my pouch. So he's coming in, he's sniffing. Good boy. Come on, Lord, behind him. But yeah, the biggest things are don't give treats willy-nilly for no reason. Make sure they do something to get that treat, whether it's a behavior, a trick, whatever. Do something to earn it. And then also feed treats out away from you, out in front of you. I say, so I'll stand here and have a extended arm so that you can see his head is in kind of line with his body. So he's not turned towards me. I never, and Chris, if you watch my videos, I'm sure there's times where I've messed up, there's errors, I'm human. But I always try to make a conscious effort to feed that treat out away. And then if they do get mouthy, I do not hesitate to give them a good pop right in the side of the muzzle. And then you just go right back to business. You're not going to get real mad and angry about it. I'll just say no, a firm no, a pop, and then we go right back to work and rinse and repeat. And they get it. Hi. And then when they're being nice and not bugging you and being well behaved, you reward them with pets and affection, and they learn that, hey, that good, not pushy behavior is what gets me the attention that I desire. And like I said, I start out really treat heavy in my initial training stages, but I do fade the treats as they get more confident and more accomplished and more skilled. We definitely fade the treats.